everyone. Thanks for tuning in. Today we attended Art Walk Orlando at Ace Cafe, and it was a wonderful time. What did you think, Kahmari?
I enjoyed it very much. A lot of artwork, different type of artwork. A lot of people out there, I enjoyed it.
What about you, sis?
Yes, I had a great time seeing all the different artists. Got to purchase some art myself, so it was definitely a successful trip.
Absolutely. So we're going to get into the artists that we were able to connect with today, and we are going to start with...
We are going to start with Greg. As soon as we walked in, Greg was very open. We saw his skates, and that's what kind of drew us to his tent. He definitely had a lot of other artwork, but the skates is definitely what connected to us, because we all know we love to skate. He showed us his first pair of skates that he ever purchased. He had all these different skates that he pretty much revamped and made his own type of style. You see many different quads that he has customized and made himself. His Instagram and all his information that we'll leave down. He has many other skates that he customizes, so please look out for him. He is awesome.
Thank you so much, Greg. The next artist that we got to see...
Tijana had these amazing paintings. She does a lot of work that has to do with sculpting. She has a lot of details in her work, and all of her work is based around nature and colors. So it was absolutely beautiful. Monique got a chance to speak with her a little bit more. I'm going to give her the microphone back. Here you go, Mo.
Yes, it was a wonderful conversation with Tijana. We talked about her very large mountain piece that she had behind her. And she said that it took her just about a year to complete that project. And she said it was a very prized possession of her that she is selling. So we will again leave all the information down below. So definitely please check her out, support her.
I like the shark that she had. She had the shark.
The shark was lit. And the next artist that we saw was Drippy Joints. He was very cool, very unique style. It stood out as soon as you saw it. He had Toad, he had very large African piece. Yes, he had the Biggie Smalls piece.
We're just going to bring a shot of him down right here. We're going to put it up here. If you look over to this, over right here, buy pieces if you see anything that you like, because I really feel like his art speaks to this generation, and it's definitely something different and something outstanding. It'll really catch your eye.
So the next artist that we got a chance to see, it's JJ the artist.
JJ, his art just was amazing. He had these Pokemon cards, but he called them culture cards. If you're a 90s baby, you know about these Pokemon cards. You've traded them and all these different things, but the differences about his cards are they're artists, they're people of color, and they're people of strength and power, and a lot of the youth would recognize them. He had this massive piece of a lot of artists that have passed away. Nipsey Hussle is right in the middle, and it was absolutely amazing to watch him at work at the art show. So it was a beautiful thing to see. So shout out to JJ.
I did like the fact that it was a lot of artists out there that was making their art and then doing their art during the art show. So props to them. My favorite one that I like was also Nipsey. We were on the fallen artists, the Pokemon rap artists that he had collected. Culture cards. Thank you. Correct. Yeah, it was real cool.
Definitely. And the next artist that we got to check out was Rafia Art Collections. It was very cool, very unique, black and white art. I really enjoyed the piece that he was working on and the art that he had on display.
Most of the faces when I found out talking to so that were at the art show, we were painting the people that were also there, so people that were also attending the art show, so all people were on that canvas, and I think that was pretty cool.
Very cool. Who's the next artist? It's Genco Art. This artist here had neck up murals of different artists, different actors and actresses. It was really astounding, the artistry that Genco Arts had, and a very, very unique, very talented individual.
Yes, his art definitely stood out to me. It was a piece of Jimi Hendrix that really kind of pulled me over.
Very cool. And the last artist that we were able to meet today was Art by Ina. She was very down to earth, and her pictures were melanated to the T.
Something about her art really spoke to me. She had lights around her artwork that was hung up, and of course, like Monique said, it was very, very melanated, and that always draws my attention. When I saw her pieces, I immediately thought of a friend of mine who collects art pieces. So I got this from my friend Carla, because she really, really loves art, but she doesn't love faces. I learned that today. And I also got this piece for myself because I always try to find representation of locks. Like, that's just really, really big to me to see artwork with locks. So I was so happy to see Sabrina have something like this for me. So she really just inspires self-representation in a beautiful light. And we as Black people need that more than ever. She did an absolute great job. So thank you again, Miss Sabrina. Art by Ina. Please check her out on all of her socials. We'll have everything linked down below.
Thank you all for tuning in. We're so excited to not only attend the event, but also invest in some local artists that we have here in Orlando. We're going to have all the information to all the artists linked down below. Thank you again for allowing us to share some time with you and showcase your artwork. Thank you to Ace Cafe Orlando for hosting the event. And we're super appreciative to have spent the day at the Art Walk Orlando 2022. Peace.